Anyways, guys, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, can you guys want to say hi to YouTube? You guys want to drop a hell yeah for me, ladies and gentlemen? Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys want to drop some fucking Doritos for me as we get ready for Heavenly Delusion? Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys want to drop all them fucking Doritos? Hi, YouTube. What's up? How you doing? And welcome to the hell yeah stream. Guys, we're about to jump into it. We are going to do a couple of episodes of Heavenly Delusion tonight and tomorrow. We're going to try and catch up as much as we can because it might be time for another, I guess, anime to replace it. I will state, guys, if you guys want to come and join us. We do this every Friday and Sunday for sure, and throughout the week. We are playing Baldur's Gate. I am trying to get Armored Core and a couple other games so that we can play on stream, have fun, chat, whatnot. Also, if you guys are into Mushoku Tensei, ReZero, a lot of these animes, and you guys are sub on Twitch or on Discord, hey, we are doing the exclusive like rewatches and whatnot on the Discord, where we're just sitting, we're just chatting all together, so on and so forth. Coming up pretty soon. A whole schedule is going to come up on the Discord pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all so much. With that being said, guys, let's get into it. Also, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. 69% of you guys aren't subscribed, cochinos. No, I'm kidding. Subscribe and get your daily dose of Doritos. And also, guys, if you guys like the content, share it around. It means the world. Anyway, let's go. We're on episode 7, Destro. We're on episode 7. All right, here we go. I knew I said I wouldn't do this. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I just caught something brand new. Yeah, I had it muted for this first little bit. I just caught something brand new for me, right? Which is, when it comes to this, the birds are quite literally going counterclockwise, right? I.e., and usually whenever we see formations of crows and whatnot, a lot of times for whatever reason it always shows them going clockwise. Time is advancing, going forward. But this is sort of like, it makes me wonder: did the end cause the beginning, and did the beginning cause the end? Sorry if that makes absolutely no fucking sense, right? But I know that we could say that this represents Maru and Kiruko or Kiruki, right? But as it's going through this, I'm like, sorry, my brain is trying to catch up here. Just yeah, Kiruko. My brain is trying to catch up here on the symbolism here, which is like, or my mouth is trying to catch up to my brain, rather well said. I know the whole baby thing that's going on, but I have a question for y'all. Don't spoil it, because this is sort of what I'm getting at. These are not, how do I phrase this? This is not because of genetic experimentation, is it? I mean, it can be, but is this because, correct me if I'm wrong, actually don't spoil, but this is self-questions, just rhetorical questions. I'm looking at this, I'm like, this looks abnormal, this looks like, I don't know, like someone fucked around and found out. Like, you know, like, if you were to find El Cucuy, right, El Diablo, the good old El Jefe, and like El Chupacabras and stuff, and you were to start like messing around with stuff like that, you would fuck around and you would find out. So I'm curious, where did they get these weird babies? Did they fucked around and found out? Yeah. Thanks, Eliana. Appreciate it. Also, these Torii gates, right? These gates that symbolize, like, that symbolize like religion, right? Aren't they used in a way to keep out evil or to ward evil? Like, correct me if I'm wrong here. Sorry. I know we're stopping a lot almost immediately, but my brain, like, had a whole group on, like, the concepts of spirituality earlier. Not, like, spiritualness, but, like, the concepts of, like, can you find something, like, that identifies with you and how you feel fulfilled? And, you know, have different people from different cultures explaining themselves, right? Is it to keep evil out, or is it, like, a segue into heaven? I'm wondering what the symbolism behind this really is. That's a gate signifies a transition from normal to sacred. Nickmare, but normal to sacred good or normal to sacred evil? Because that's where my mind goes. Because the way that I've seen it, for example, in a, I guess in a lot of, like, you know, how do I place this? Latin American countries, you have a lot of like individuals with many different subcultures, sub beliefs, whatnot, right? In which, like, you have curanderos, you have like people that practice santeria, 101 different outside spiritualistic beliefs for themselves, right? In which they believe that, like, you know, some individuals in some of these cultures believe that, like, you can go ahead and, you know, use something with high energy to attract good and attract evil, right? And in cases like this, it's sort of what's standing out for me, which is seeing something that's being rusted over in an aspect like this with the kid outside. Sort of, it makes me wonder: are the kids in heaven or are the kids demons? Sorry, my mind just went there just because I'm looking at this and I'm like, if that represents heaven, isn't this a lie in heaven? You're a lie in heaven, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Anyway. The four birds. I'm assuming that this is symbolism to 4 kids. Maybe 5. With the 5th kid being sort of like the major central figure here, right? Are some of these kids gonna escape this facility? Because if we're looking at the power lines and establishing it as a form of safety, right? Something that's been constructed, they're sitting at the top comfortably or whatever, and they all leave. Is this a symbolism towards 4 and or 5 with the red kid that, like, is just holding up the thing where everything is moving from? Are the kids gonna escape, or is something gonna escape this heavenly place? Or even vice versa? Are Maru and Kiruko gonna find 2 other people to join them in going into heaven? Big anyway, sorry. What I find interesting is, so far, all of the shapes are clearly defined. You have the power poles, right? Or phone poles, or whatever you want to call it. It's all clearly defined. You can see the structures within the structure, like all the little things connecting it, the interconnectedness of everything. Super well put together. You can see Kiruko there. Very well defined, nothing weird, like weird transformational body things. I still have my thing about, like, him, and I know we talked about it, but why is he different? Eyes, look, the face, even the hand getting distorted. It makes me wonder, is Maru human? I know they talked about his upbringing, right? A little bit. But that doesn't mean anything. I ask this every episode, but I'm asking it more specifically for this frame. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. You're telling me something was so well defined in the background. Like, everything is so well defined. My man's face is, like, all contorted. His hand is glistening up in the side. And like, you know, kind of weirdly out of shape and things. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. My brain is like... That is indeed creepy. Yeah, Terrell, yeah. That's pretty cool. That is so cool. All right, let's enjoy the song. All right, you psychculturists people. Drop some Doritos and headbangs. Oh, it's so good. Oh. Really fucking interesting. Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is something that I've called out before, but if I did, what I'm getting off of this symbolism, and I'm gonna use. I'm using this because sometimes as a psychologist, as a therapist, sometimes you get to hear some really dark things that happen in people's lives, right? We're here for we aren't usually there for your happiest days. You know, we're there for some of your darkest days. So we hear some really, really messed up stuff that happens. Looking at this, hold on. No sound. What does this give to you? What does this say to you? What is this? What does that say to you? How does this speak to you guys? How does this scene in particular speak to you? What emotions is this scene drawing from you? And I ask this in many ways because for me, I'm looking at this, right? And I'm seeing someone who's very hurt. I'm seeing someone who's like I usually see, like, you know, people that run away, people that go through a very similar situation when they've gone through some sort of traumatic, like, instance, right? Whether it's emotional, physical, sexual, some type of form of abuse, which is they usually try to run, fight, flight, fear, or freeze, right? Or fawn, my bad. They're literally running away from a ghost and then realize it's not there, and that offers hope. I have a completely different interpretation of that, which yours might be right as well. Like, something traumatic happens that they thought might have been hopeful, because the first thing we see is this, like, right? Literally an angelification moment, right? Someone jumping into the sun. We know that that's Maru, but we'll use just someone jumping into the sun. That's a form of an angelification moment, a pedestal moment, parataxic distortion, if you so will, right? being blinded by it, like, you know, and then it turning dark, completely dark. Her hair went from having light, face from having light, to being complete shadow. Right. And if we're going to talk about shadows in even psychoanalysis and other aspects like that, we could talk about, you know, how that can be the unknown, the truth, aspects that like are hidden behind light, 101 other things. Right. So and then like shadow slowly starts to come back and they just run. They run in shadow. They're not eminence in the shadow, but they run in shadow with their own little shading, their own little shadow trying to run in front of them. And it makes me wonder, look, light is starting to come back. She seems to have been running. Sort of like hope is starting to come back. And she finally gets her eyes back. She finally gets her eyes back when she can face the light again. When she can see some sort of hope. When there is some sort of salvation or something. Who is going to hurt who's going to hurt her? For me, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing someone that's been hurt by someone that they trusted. Like someone deep, and it takes them a while, some running, some interpersonal running in a form of escape, trying to run and yell, you know, and do something to be able to go and turn around and try and find that hope again. You could talk about their internal conflicts of brain and body, but I'm specifically talking about the representation of what trauma, like, we can talk about mental, sexual, physical, some sort of huge trauma, aside from like brain and body disconnection and or identity issue, when it comes to that, may happen. And it might just be a relationship break, quite literally a rupture and repair process, something like that. Like that's where my brain is at. Like, is someone, and look, literally has to identify with self. Like, I'm okay. Yeah, it's true. We're on episode 7, brother. How you doing, Ichu? like smelling themselves to find comfort. And I'm wondering if this is like someone coming to her so that she can fully face the light again. Amazing form of using light and shadow here to represent that. Amazing form of using lights and shadow to represent hope and hurt and trauma and all of these things. This ain't a prediction. This is just what this is showing. I'm not trying to predict anything. I'm just analyzing sort of what's being thrown out there. If I had a client come to me and tell me this, right, where like, hey, I was sitting by the beach and, you know, I was thinking about this person, and all of a sudden, I was just engulfed in my own thoughts, and I just started to run. And I started to run and scream, and I felt like I couldn't get far enough from myself. And I ran until I just couldn't run anymore, and I had to stop and start breathing in deeply. And finally, you know, I was able to go ahead and, like, look out and saw where I came from. That tells me a whole fucking story right there and right then. Like, that tells me a lot about what a person is going through. Yeah. School Kong agreed. I see. Yeah. Here we go, boys. Woo!
ねえ、人食いってこれで合ってるっけ？
まるでそれ以外は
the way he spelled
口ぶりだな。僕が書くよ。
読めるのに書こうとするとわからないのはなぜだろう。
ねえ。よし。人食いで行を変えないと大変なことになるんだ。
どういうこと？
中野の事務所のドア。僕が人を食い殺しますみたいになっちゃって。実際殺人事件が起きた時。疑われて人が詰めかけたんだよ。人は自分が理解できないものにやたら攻撃的になるからな。あ、喋りながら書いたから間違えたさ。コロロマスだって。
まるで俺のせいみたいな口ぶりだな。
ああ、裏側に書き直しだ。
ついでに呼び方もっとわかりやすくした方がいい。書
き直しだ。だって。できないものにやたら攻撃的になるからな。あ、喋りながら書いたから。
Interesting. I know, right, Madu? I know. That's actually exactly what I was going to pick on. Man eats what? Right. Man eats knowledge. Man eats you. Man eats, like, what does a man eat? I'm really curious because of the way that, like, things are broken down. Like, everything has a meaning in a show. And there's people out there that will tell you, no, man, you're going in too deep. And it's like, no, man, you have literally 23 minutes and 44 seconds to include every single shot that you want to include in an anime. At least in this show. Man eats McDonald's. Yeah. Every shot is there purposely for a reason. Otherwise, they wouldn't have included it, right? Some of them, yeah, it is to go ahead and start, like, progress a shot, progress something. But seeing this, I'm like, that is a very interesting little bot. Yes, that too. It's a very interesting turn of events or turnaround from that. I gotta ask. I have to ask. I'm looking at this, and this is something that immediately comes to mind, which is, if we're talking about where does eating come from? Where does eating come from, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh. Survival? What else? You need to eat to live. Rule of nature, right? What else? Pleasure as well, yeah. Where would we put eating in this? Where would we put eating in all of this, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to class, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, you're going to go and have a pop quiz. Where does eating come from? Where would eating be in Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Breathing, food, water. Yeah, I know the great text is hard to. Ed Sensei, the bottom tier's masters. Did you raise your hand? No, you're right though. It is the most bottom of needs. Are we about to touch on episodes that go on the bottom needs? Breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis. I'm highlighting this because for me it's I don't know how else to say that. It's an element. It's an element of what a man or humanity, if we're going to be honest, needs to survive. What humanity needs to thrive. What humanity needs for self-growth. And yes, it is 108 degrees here. It is fucking hot.
転ろますだって。
まるで俺のせいみたいな口ぶりだな。
ああ、裏側に書き直しだ。
ついでに呼び方もっと分かりやすくした方がいいよ。ヒルコとか。
それマルしか言ってない。
ミクラさんも言ってました。
And Hiruko. And Hiruko.
これで誰かが食いついてくれるといいんだけど。不滅教団なんて呼ばれるからには、大体の場所まで来れば目立つ建物に旗でも立ってるかと思ったけど、こう静かなのでは絞り込めんよ。
Right.
あ、かかった。マル、アミ。
ちょっと待って。
I think if there's one thing in this show that I genuinely love, like in terms of everything, is you can feel the atmosphere. Something about this in particular screams to me, man. Something about that in particular just screams to me that, like, we're seeing quite literally this, like, the dilapidated buildings, felt nature taking over again, and them just being in between, like, this vastness, right? You can see the stars, you can see everything out there, and they're just two little individuals in the middle of a street that's been completely like that's starting to get completely taken over by nature again. That's raw, like rusting and all of these things. And for me, this kind of reflects like immediately how quickly nature can take things back, how quickly nature can go ahead and reclaim its land. No light pollution must be nice. Yeah, yeah. What are these man-eaters? That's where my brain is. And how come they're... We've seen them sparingly or sparsely throughout. I would have thought that there would have been hundreds, if not like thousands of them. But yet we've only encountered what? We've seen the one that attacked Kiriko, right, when they were a kid. We've seen the one when they went to go stop at the place, right? At the location with the lady, and she had the shotgun. We've seen the fish one that got dried out. What and then we saw, which one else did we see? I think that's it, right? The reason why I'm highlighting this is you would expect it to be a more present threat, but the fact that there are so few yet so, yeah, just 3 so far, so few yet so damaging, screams to me there's more at play. Screams to me, yo, what's up, JP? That like, I don't know, I may have overlooked some things. I'm questioning myself.
The
King of Hotels?
魚が奇数で大きさもバラバラだからどうやって分けようかなと。ってどうしたのお姉ちゃん。
ああ、君黙ってるとびっくりするぐらい美形なのに喋ると本当にダメだね。
え、よ。
待って、もう一回やる。はい。
ああ、もう全然違うわ。待って、もう一回だけ。ダメです。はい、終わり。
いや、いや。
おい、道の先に変な2人組がいるんだが。
連中じゃないの？まあ、一応報告した方がいいか。
Split。
宇佐美先生。
Wait.
何？
Wait.
変な看板を掲げた2人組がうろうろしてまして、人食い、怪物殺せますとかなんとか、ノラガードマンの類かと。連れてきてくれ。はい。
Wait. That's some shady shit. Wait. Also, the voice actors, phenomenal fucking job, right?
早速超過が上がったようで。
どうぞ。こちらです。足元にお気をつけて。
Hideaway. We are hideaway.
ここは
僕たち不滅教団に用があってきたんだけど。
どういったご用で、治療に来たのなら普通の病院だとは思わない方がいいですよ。
Treatment.
治療をしている医者に会いに来たんだ。昔の知り合いでね。
宇佐美医師ではありませんね。
新しく来た医者かもしれん。
あなたたちは不滅教団の人では。
え？違う。
Then who the fuck is this doctor? Wait. Also, love the fact that everyone still has a little bit of humor in them, because a lot of people like to say, and I'm going to highlight this, right? In a post-apocalyptic world, people lose their humor. Not true. In the moments of silence that you have in between, the way that you would cope with shit is probably through dark humor, probably through learning how to adapt to situations like that. It's impossible to lose your humor, because you would find ways to try and cope with your environment. And laughter is a part of human nature. And finding ways to quite literally make your environment survivable, which is what a lot of people do, it'll continue through that. However, this brings up a red flag. What kind of doctor is in here? Number two, this doctor that you're chasing. How the fuck is he so good at hiding? How the fuck is he so good at disappearing? Like, this shit is, like, for me, that doctor is now, like, if I had him in an A-list or S-list of, like, super sus individuals, my dude just ranked up to, like, LR, legendary rare, super sus. We legitimately have to go and find him because he clearly knows something that we don't. And I'm kind of wondering, like, yo, well, yeah.
あれさっきの二人どこだ
見失っちまったね。
時間を無駄にしたぜ。
Oh, that was another group.
話を聞いて。我々は不滅教団のやり方に反対する同志、リビューマン。
代表の水橋です。
Wait.
あなた方の出している看板を見ました。それで相談があり、ここへお連れしました。
ちょっと待ってくれ。そもそも不滅教団が何なのか知らずに来てるんだ。セルインかなんかか？
表向きはセリオインということになっていますが、ご覧ください。
Experimentation. Fuck.
1年ほど前でしょうか。私は怪我の治療目的で教団に近づき、結果拘束され、足を切断されました。そしてこの金属の足をつけられたのです。
宇佐美医師による人体実験の一環かと。
今もあちこちから教団を頼ってきた怪我人に対し、体の一部を機械に置き換えるという悪魔の治療が行われています。不滅教団とはそういうところです。
だけど教団というからには信者がいて、その治療に文句ない人もいるんでしょ？
崩壊以前から悪くなった体の一部を機械で補うことはありました。なんならロボットの体に脳そのものや記憶のデータを移植して寿命を超越するという発想もあった。
Not that far, you're right. There are a bunch of universities that are studying the human brain and mapping connectomes and aspects like that. I know it's transhumanism time. I don't know what else to say. Like, there are a bunch of, like, neuropsychology research papers and aspects out there that are quite literally studying this exact thing, which is, if we were to map out the human brain, can we replicate it? Can we transfer data consciousness onto, like, say, someone can scan all the connectomes in your brain, all the different neural strands with, like, you know, dendrites, whatever you want to go ahead and call it, right? Just your entire brain, every single strand, and be able to go ahead and replicate it and onto another individual, or transfer your memories, or be able to go ahead and do certain things and aspects through that. What's terrifying about that, though, is if in the here and now, in aspects where we can go ahead and say, like, we have the highest technology possible, like, it's not possible as of yet, right? Like, it is barely being done in terms of, like, mapping out the brain. We still don't know. There's a lot of mysteries of the brain. In a world where everything's gone to all hell, right? Like, everything's been, like, completely destroyed. Would you participate in something like this? I would think that that's immediate death. I would think that for, like, that's probably... I'm wondering if it's a way to fight back, or if it's a way to test the human limits, or if it's maybe a way to go ahead and produce similar stress results to get something. Also, what's up, Regis? It would only be exploited by the high class. Yeah, I mean, everything really is. So I'm just curious as to where this might go, man. It's interesting concepts that this is tossing around.
倫理的な観点からそう思い切ったことはやれなかったもんですが、今はなんせ無法ですから。
際限なく研究するやつもいれば、喜んで機械になりたがる客もいる。とか。
それならそれでやりたい連中同士で勝手にやらせとけばいいじゃん。そういうところだと知らずに近づいたあんたにも非はあるんじゃないの？と思いますよね。
あ、いや。
まあわかります。教団のやり方にまで口を出すことかと。 しかし私は見てしまったのです。彼らのおぞましい実態を。
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
その天外の中にあったのは、体中を切り刻まれ、もはや生きていられるはずもない姿で、おびただしい数の機械によって生かされ続けている人間。私の気配に気づいたそれは、私にこう言ったのです。
あろうことか、その人間の尊厳を踏みにじった機械の塊を。
Nani the fuck? No, no, no. Terrifying. Absolutely and completely terrifying. Yeah, that. I'll ask this. Say that an accident happened. You're with a loved one. You go to this hospital thinking that it's all good. You walk in there and you find your loved one with all of these machines and stuff, like being kept alive because of these machines, you know, as the way that they just described it. What would you do? And this is a genuine question. What would you do? If you walked in and you found a situation like this, what would you do in an environment like this? I would be sobbing, Lena. Oh, pobrecita. What would you guys do? 110% realism here. Honestly, I would probably. I asked why they don't ask for permission. Well, they said that they saved your leg for whatever reason. You weren't hurt beforehand. Would you pull the plug? It's a tough question to ask. If it's a family member or a loved one that's trapped in a body like this, you know, barely being kept alive, and they're like, you know, would you pull the plug in a scenario like this? They're asking. Ooh, man, oh man, that's a. I'm even thinking about it. I'm like, that's really difficult, because if you don't and you leave them there, who knows what other experimentation they might do on them. If you do, then you might go with the sensation of carrying that through. And he was paralyzed for 7 years. Ooh, Cleverka. Ooh. I think the decision is going to be heavy. Yeah, that is an ethical dilemma. And this show brings up a lot of amazing and interesting ethical dilemmas altogether by itself. I will say this, guys, especially here in the U.S., do not jump into pools or big areas of unflowing water. There's been a lot of people, especially where I live, close to where I live, that jump into pools that haven't been touched in years. And there was like brain-eating amoebas, and let's just say like they jumped in, and less than a couple of weeks they were gone, you know. So terrifying, absolutely terrifying. So guys, please take care of yourself. Please don't jump into like unmoving pools of water and so on. And if you guys go to an ad, do let me know, that way we can take a quick be right back. In the moment that we're back, we'll go ahead and continue. How many seconds? It's not telling me. Or you could get superpowers. No. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into a little bit of a break. I'm going to go pee, and we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. When the ads are over, drop some Doritos. Appreciate y'all. Be right back. I can already feel the whole muted comments. Yes, it worked. Oh, man. Hi, everyone. You guys are back? Oh, yeah. All right. let's get back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, Lena, and we are back, right? Yeah, we're back. No worries. All right, guys, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and continue. Thank you guys so much for sticking through. I know the ads are annoying at times, but like it keeps an hour free for us to be able to watch everything instead of it just being endless ads like while you're watching, you know. Let's go ahead and keep going.
すればあのようなやり方がこの時代の覇権を握るのかもしれませんが。
その宇佐美ってのがこいつじゃないのか？
別人です。宇佐美はもっと若い。
No. They wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. No, guys, get the fuck out of there. Kirukumaru, get run, get the fuck out of there now. No, here's where I'm saying no. They're saying that this is not him, right? That he's much younger. I'm sorry. I'm going to be straight up with you. I have a fear it's either someone that you grew up with that clearly knew of him, or it's going to be the person that, like, it's going to be Robin. It's either going to be Robin or the people that you grew up with in the orphanage. Or unless someone that worked directly with him, right, is taking on that name. Because look at this. Hold on. Where the fuck are we at? Why is it so dark? Okay, here we go.
なんです。
宇佐美医師はその非人道的な所業で得た知識でもって信者を増やしています。ともすればあのようなやり方がこの時代の覇権を握るのかもしれませんが。
その宇佐美ってのがこいつじゃないのか？
He's not Dr. Usami? It sounds like a trap. It sounds like using the name of someone you know to get people from your past to come into this environment. If you spread your name, see, okay, I'm gonna highlight it this way. What if one day I were to pass away, whatever reason, I get sick, my sickness gets worse, the medicines didn't work, so on and so forth, right? Like, let's just say that, like, stuff got really, really bad. And like, let's say that I was no longer here. And let's say randomly, like, you guys get a notification, Psychologist uploaded a new video, and it's like, you know, and it's all of a sudden, you know, you see this like random person being like, it is I. Welcome to the channel. Drop some Doritos. You know, like, just really, really like over the top, like, you know, another person using like the Psyculturist logo, quite literally doing very, very similar things, right? Even putting on like same aspects and whatnot. What would that do for you? Ça va bien? Et toi? Or if you start calling yourself, I mean, where do you think Brady got his start, brother? Yeah, well, you were a VTuber the whole time. I know, dude. I need to do a face reveal and the voice reveal soon, right? So this is what I'm highlighting from this is what would that do if someone copied, say, the logo, they were like Psyculturist 2.0 or whatever, same intro, same everything. For a lot of people, that would give people hope. They would be like, wait a minute, like, is what happened really true? What not? And it's a call for maybe audience. It's a call for maybe finding someone that like was close to me. I'm so curious, why take up this mantle? Why take up this identity, this role? And why do the experimentations Thank you. I'm glad that you would feel. I'm glad that you would feel offended. But why take on this mantle, these roles, this everything, unless you're looking for something, unless you're trying to get a reaction out of someone. Anyway.
別人です。宇佐美はもっと若い。
そうか。あ、そういえば不滅教団じゃ人食いの体を人間に移植するって聞いたけど。
そうか、そういうことか。
あなた方に相談したいことにもつながってきますが、不滅教団の地下に人食いの怪物が飼われているようなんです。
Oh no. Also, mods, do we have any TOS? Mods that know this show, do we have any TOS? Thank you, I'd appreciate it.
どうするのお姉ちゃん。やるの？
やるよ。
No.
お金も
Okay,
払
thank
うって
you.
言ってるし。殺せる人食いは殺す。そうしないと人が食われる。それだけは確かだ。
お姉ちゃんがやれってんなら俺はやるけど。
けど、なんだよ。
なんかいつもの冷静さがないぞ。春樹に戻ってるんじゃ。
どういう意味だ。元から頭の中は春樹だし、僕は冷静だ。
Maru, you don't. Maru, you can't be saying this, Maru. Okay, you want to win over their heart? You gotta be straight up about it, brother. You gotta be like, perdona, señorita. You know, first off, you gotta put these on, right? First off, you gotta be like, I want to have your kittens, Nia, right? Like, or Nia. You can't be like, Victor, what's up, brother? Happy Friday, man. I hope you're doing well. Full frontal, hey, yo. Like, you gotta be straight up about it, dude. Never do that again. Catboy Maru. Selena, next time I'll build a Gundam. I'll go in the Gundam. I'll put on these cat ears and say, I want to have your Gunplas. Yeah, right. But no, like, he just needs to be upfront in this aspect. Because it's like, imagine bringing up another identity and be like, wow, you're totally acting like, like, let's say like Lena, like Lena Kate, right? Goes by like Lena or now. And I'm like, you're totally acting like Lena Kate. And like, that's Lena Kate beforehand. Oh, bro, that's not a cool move. Instead of just being like, Lena, I love you for who you are. I think you're a wonderful individual for who you are today. Like, I don't care. Like, you know, I understand your path and I want to understand your past like better. However, I did not fall in love with those, like, you know, the instances of your past. I fell in love with the you that you are today, and the you that you might change, like, you know, change into if you so want to in the future. You gotta be smooth with it. You gotta be open about it. Like, I know my man's like, I like you, sis, but it's like, ooh. But like, if you think about it, cyberspace cat, like, because let's bring that up, right? If someone were to dead name you in an argument, what would that do? Like, how would you feel if someone dead named you, like, being like, oh yeah, you were like, you're turning into this person? Would you be okay, or would that hurt? I would personally think that would hurt. I would personally be like, oh, what? I don't know about you guys, but if someone like just completely ignored everything that's in there, could cause identity crisis, could trigger me, could go through a lot of different events in of itself. That person is no more. What's up, Bagheera? How you doing? That named a major character. Ooh, really clever. Ooh, wait, which series, by the way? I would be horribly enraged. Yeah. So this is why I'm highlighting this. Like, Maru wants to be there for her. Maru has these feelings for her. And Maru unknowingly just brought this up in a way that hurts. Someone I know said they got permission to dead name their ex and I didn't. Oh, it'd be an attack on your identity and I'd reveal about them how much they respect you. Absolutely. 110%. 110%. This is a really great anime. Star Trek Picard. Ooh. They get like, oof. We can go on and on about this because I've seen this firsthand. I actually had to step in and I had to reprimand and like literally had a long talking to a therapist. Think about it like this. Even in the mental health field, and if you've gone to a counselor and like you felt uncomfortable by it, let me know. Raise your hand, drop something, because I will share this. Even in the mental health field, there are people who still... Fuck it, I'll share it. There are people who quite literally like won't do it in a therapeutic way, will just do it out of like, not even ignorance. Maybe ignorance, I guess. Or maybe, I forgot what the other word is. But like they'll do it in a horrible way where they think their way is the right way instead of being empathetic, instead of being open. I've heard people call individuals with like dissociative identity disorder literally be like, hey, you know what? Oh no, that's just them making it up. It's just arrogance. Yeah, it's just them making it up, even though they were diagnosed with DID. Oh yeah, no, that's just them escaping. They don't want to take responsibility. They're just making it up and being like, you're a therapist and you've been a therapist for how long? Like that, as a psychologist, going in and working with individuals triggers me. It triggers me to no end because you're supposed to keep up with modern research, modern literature, modern everything. And a lot of people just get comfortable and stale and make their beliefs their priority instead of being there with their client and allowing them to like share their story. Like, man, I people tell me, dude, you're so passionate about, like, why are you so passionate about anime? Anime is just anime. And like, no, dude, like anime can tell a story about healing. It's helped start the process of healing for a lot of people. For some people, it's helped start the process of introspection and brought up questions that they've had for themselves. And whenever I see therapists or other professionals quite literally shut it down, stigmatize, or not even say what the times, be ignorant, be arrogant, be yeah. At some point, one's got to retire if your perspective can't adjust it. Cyberspace, dude, we're on the same fucking boat here. Yeah, at some point, someone's got to... You remember the stories are called... Yes, Nick, I do. Like, oof, is all I have to say. I thought he was smelling the water. I thought he was smelling the water. I thought he was like, like, what is that? Like, he has like that second, like secondhand kiss or whatever. He's like the holy water, like just secondhand holy water here. Like, I was legit, like, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I was a little scared, not gonna lie. Let about thanks so much for the water. E-girl bathwater, indirect water kiss, right?
いやいや、そうじゃなくて。お姉ちゃんにしてみれば、教団内部に探してる医者がいる可能性があるわけで、好きな女が死んだ理由に近づけるかもしれないんだ。冷静でいられないのも仕方ない。しかし何かすっきりしない。なんだ？俺が考えないと。こんな時に限って余計なことしか考えられない狭さ。
Bruh.
ご存知の方も多いと思いますが、今朝また大きなビルが一棟崩れました。日一日とこうして全文明は土に帰っていきます。もう使えないんです。直して使うだけの力が残された人間にはないんです。機械は人間に何をもたらしました？戦車、爆弾、戦闘機、猛毒と引き換えに手にした電気、便利。その結果、我々に残されたものは長い冬とただ朽ちていくだけの瓦礫の山じゃないか。こんなものはいらんのじゃ。大丈夫ですか？機械なんていらない。機械なんていらない。
Terrifying. I'll show you guys why, right? In events of natural disasters, this is actually like and even in the here and now, I think this is something that you always need to watch out for, which is falling into traps like this, right? Falling into traps of like, I don't know how to put it, like, here, let me put on, there we go. Falling into traps of like individuals automatically making blames, mob justice, group thinks, yes, all of these things. But like, if we were to be, for example, the world has fallen down, ladies and gentlemen. The world has completely erupted and there's only Twitch streams everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys to go ahead, hand over your heart as we praise the almighty Rudius and Subaru as they save us from this technological wrath. Ladies and gentlemen, we must acknowledge our sins of the great fathers before us, as Thomas Edison has descended from the heavens. As he comes down here, you will be reunited with the great Roxy and the great, you know, Marukun, and everyone else in between. You have the power, ladies and gentlemen, to let Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla into your heart. No, what I'm getting at with this, though, what I'm getting at is like, in a group mentality, exactly, in a group mentality, and in aspects of like great whatever, a charismatic leader can be one of the most dangerous things out there, because they can spread false beliefs in an instant and have people justify those beliefs and make them kind of true, like take them into their perspective and be like, no, he's absolutely right. Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison are going to take us into the great beyond, you know, or Roxy is going to come down and give us her holy panties and we can all be lifted into the heavens, or so on and so forth, right? What I'm getting at is it's quite a dangerous scenario. All you need is quite literally some music and someone just talking over it to be able to go ahead and like make something out of it. Also, I love the fact that y'all just went along with it. You guys are fucking amazing. but that highlights what I'm trying to get at, is like, in a world like this, in a world where everything's gone to shit, like, and they're seeing all this technology around them. Of course, it's going to take forever to get technology back up and running. But for them, it's like, fuck machines, fuck this. Like, this is not cool. This is whatever. Isn't that like a very dangerous mindset and precedent to set? Because all of a sudden you have a lot of people that are going to go and start hating technology. And out of the hate of technology might birth, I don't know, aspects of individual, like quite literally tribalism. And that for me is scary. Like, once we start hitting into, like, for example, imagine Twitter IRL, like tribalism to the point where it's like, you believe in technology? Oh no.
外すげえ盛り上がってんな。
今は連中のビルのそばでわめくことしかできないが、怪物が消えれば対等な話し合いができます。
話し合い、ねえ。
怪物を解き放つという切り札がある限り、教団が我々の話に耳を貸すことはありません。
まあ、僕らはお金で人食いを殺すだけだ。あとは好きにすればいい。
結構。では今日の手はずですが。
Oh shit.
これから不滅教団ビルの前で人体実験反対のデモを行いますが、それは別の入り口からあなた方を地下へ潜入させるための陽動です。
見張りはいないのか？
地下への見張りは我々のスパイです。
Oh shit.
話は聞いてる。
Oh shit. Wait.
頼んだぞ。
You sure about that? I think a game set in this world would be amazing. Like, legitimately, a game in a post-apocalyptic world, like, you know, being with like all the man-eaters that might show up. You have like no way of defending yourself, and maybe you can buy time. You have to like shoot around to try and keep yourself alive. You have like different gangs and different things that are happening all around, right? Different little sectors of humanity that are trying to fight to survive. You know, you might bump into Maru or into, yeah, full of like crazy people. Exactly. You might run into Maru once in a blue moon, right? Or like just see them passing by doing their own stuff. Like I'm thinking about them. Like, I feel like these games have a lot of potential if they ever wanted to venture into it, right? Daisy, there's a Heavenly Delusion mod for Daisy. Hey, yo, I didn't know that.
Huh? 明るいぞ。電気がついてる。結構な発電機だな。こりゃ生命維持装置の話も信憑性が出てきたってもんだ。しかし変だな。人食いがいるような気配も物音の一つもないぞ。
Sure about that. What if it's invisible?
お姉ちゃん。
あ？
俺ずっと違和感がモヤモヤしてて、今は分かったかも。俺たち水を取りに行った時みたいにはめられたんじゃないかな。
Yep.
ここにはヒルコなんていないんじゃん。
What if you are the Hiriko?
地下にヒルコがいるなら、不滅教団にヒルコを移植して欲しがってたおっさんはなんで苦労してヒルコの一部を探しに行ったんだよ。
いや待て、確かにそうだが、あのおっさんはまだ不滅教団へは行ったことがなかったはずだ。噂先行で暴走してた可能性が高い。大体僕ら二人を地下に閉じ込めるにしては手口が大げさすぎるだろう。一体何のために？
被験体だよ。早く逃げないと死ねない状態で体をバラバラにされるぞ。
Oh God.
空気より重いガスを使って僕らを眠らせて、それで地下なのか？
やばいよお姉ちゃん、早く出よう。
待った。あれは
Wait.
なんだ？
Wait. This looks like a hell no. Hell no. Hell Look, for me, I look at that and immediately I think of like something being wrapped around in silk and shit. I look at that and immediately I think of like, you know, a spider sort of spinning its web and like capturing something like that. Hell nah. I'm gonna be straight up. I've handled like some tarantulas. I've handled some spiders beforehand, right? Never the most pleasant feeling. It's not like I want to go in and handle them. I just had to handle them because I've been around them, right? You live in the desert for so long, you gotta handle shit like that. Alacranes, tarantulas, you know, fucking rattlesnakes and shit like that. I look at something like this, I'm like, nah. I'm fucking booking it, dude. You're about to discover pain. The forbidden marshmallow.
これ仮死状態の人食いじゃないか？
うん、ヒルコだ。
Oh sh.
潰したよ。
人食いがいてよかったってのも変だが、マルの心配は杞憂だったな。
うん。お姉ちゃん、あそこに落ちてるのもそうじゃない？
うわ、なんてこった。一匹じゃないのかよ。まだいるかもしれん。隅々までよく探せ。
No. I'm not gonna lie to you, I would probably be looking up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd probably be looking up. I don't know about y'all, but I would probably be looking up. I'd probably be like, nah, bro, I've seen way too many fucking liquors in Resident Evil. I am fucking nah, brother. Time to go.
こうなってくれと、じっとしてる分、逆に面倒だな。
Under the cars, yeah.
嫌がった。こいつが親玉か。 あの小さいのはこいつから増えたのか。
でもなんでみんなカッチカチになってんだろう。
人食いは瀕死に追い込まれると仮死状態、死んだふりをして生き延びるんだ。
Playing
こいつら
dead?
は多分地下に閉じ込められて餌が食えなくなったから。
じゃあ餌、人間が2人ここに来たってことはそのうち動き出すのかな。
Oh! Oh, fuck that. No. 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 I can fight humans. Fucking weird insect spider things. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna go get some fucking, like, Veeks. Like, you know, grab a bunch of Veeks, put it all over my chest and my nose and everything. Because that shit smells horrible. It's a bunch of insects, yeah. Go around with some fucking rage. Oh, shower in holy water. Bro, But you also just wasted a charge, dude. Oh, fuck, it can just... What the fuck? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was nice knowing Well, ladies and gentlemen, F in the chat, game over. Rip. Oh, man. That, I mean, even dancing with delusions or having aspects of delusions or illusions set in there, I wonder if that's a capability of it, or if it can literally just phase, and if it can just phase. What the fuck? I guess El Chupacabra, but human life version? Hell nah. It brought out the chompers, guys. Even if this is an illusion or something, dude, like this is... Ooh. 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 Huh. Minecraft villager, the fuck out of the situation. Aprovechándose cuando puede. I want their appetite. But no, like, even if this was a hallucination or something caused in that environment, I guess it would be a good way of getting them to snap out of it, right? Or getting them to try and go out and stabilize themselves. Because it's interesting that it did that, and it did it so quickly to a point where they thought that they were, like, gonna pass. So it makes me wonder, what is the actual power of this? My mind just went 101 locations out of this, and it's interesting that this is how he decided to go ahead and bring her back.
起きてない。何もされてないよ。
夢、嘘だろ。幻覚を見せられてたのか。
よかった。
Actually true. Why was Maru an effect? Does that only affect humans? Wait. Wait. Or one person. Guys? My heart beats in my stomach right now. Because if it affected humans, wouldn't it affect both of them? She was looking directly at it when it did the color. Could be. Well, go propose your hypothesis. Ooh. Could depend on distance. I'm still really curious though.
正気に戻ってずっとあのままだったらどうしようかと思った。突然何もない空間に発砲して暴れ出したんだよ。そのまま休んでて。
That shotting gun?
お姉ちゃんさ、ロビンに助けを求めるんだね。
Oh no. Oh, Maru. Oh, I just remembered she said that line. Oh, Maru. Oh, imagine being with your, like, with your crush or whatever, and and they start screaming. They start screaming for somebody. I know the misery, bro. They start screaming for someone in their past, like an ex-boyfriend or someone like that, to come and save them instead of you. Ooh. Trink Bell, yo, what's up? How you doing? Guys, wait, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, drop some love and support. Like, mods, give a shout out to Trink Bell. In case you guys don't know, Trink Bell's an amazing fucking VTuber as well. Go show her all that love and support and just everything, guys. Like, I'm planning on actually playing League with them one day, with them and their little group one day. So show them that love and support. They are an amazing VTuber. They tend to collab a lot with some of their friends, and I don't know what else to say. Like, other than go check them out. They're really fucking entertaining. So show them that love and support, guys. Drop some Doritos for them, because we always love to go out and support some new you know, some individuals that are also content creators and streamers and all of that. With that, I actually, hold on real quick, I do plan on watching some of the League stories. I'm just waiting to find out what I guess way to watch the League stories, or like the League trailers, or I don't know what it was called. Someone said something about like Annie something, and then to watch the Echo trailer, and there's been a couple of other things that people have told me to watch. So I'm just making sure that the mods compile how to do it first, and the cinematics, yes, so that way we can do it.
ごめん。だってマルもやられちゃったと思ってたから。
Wow, that would hurt though. I'm sorry, but like in terms of this pedestal that she has for Robin, this scares me. This scares me that if she were to meet Robin IRL, their like boundaries would be down. And what happens if you don't have boundaries, guys? What happens if your boundaries are down? People can take advantage of it, and that's what fucking scares me. Is they have not met with Robin in years, and they have this high parataxic distortion. Like, let's say Senor Pinguino here, right? I have Senor Pinguino all the way up here, and I'm like, Senor Pinguino's the best. When I was a child, Senor Pinguino would take care of me. You know, him and Lady Albedo would make me do so many things. They were amazing, whatnot. 20, 30 years pass. I come back and I'm like, wow, Senor Pinguino's amazing. Yeah, but in that time, Senor Pinguino has changed as well. He is not the same individual that I thought he was. And he might like go ahead and betray me. He might go ahead and start bringing in other people into this fray. Or, you know, he might see that I'm weak in certain areas and start taking advantage of that, especially if I don't have my boundaries up. But I also have been pretty amazing people. Sometimes you got to... Yeah. You just need to play with some good friends. Like, I play Overwatch with some of the good people here on. Do you play Overwatch, Trink Bell, or nah? I'm kind of curious now. Like,
なんとも と男らしくないことを言ってしまった。
なんで謝らなきゃいけないんだ。
ナイス。
多分全部やっつけたと思う。もう大丈夫、お姉ちゃん。
うん。
あのでかいヒルコをじーっと見てた時に術にかけられたんだよ、きっと。だから言ったろ、いつもの冷静さがないって。
ああ、
うん。
もっと頑張ろう。何もう一回しようとしてんだよ。バカか君は。誰か来る。
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
死んだのか、本当に。
あからさまにやべえやつが来たぞ。
どうかもう一人殺し助けてほしい人がいる。
Wait a minute, wait a minute. This just took a wild fucking turn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Unexpected twist is unexpected. Wait a minute. My dude just straight up like, oh, wait a minute.
僕らにできることなら、まあ内容にもよるけど、あんた不滅教団の人だよね。
そう名乗った覚えはないが、そのように呼ばれることもあるな。
ああ、そうなの？じゃあ宇佐美医師ってのはいる？会いたいんだけど。
宇佐美なら俺だ。
No, 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 no. Okay, wait. No. No. I feel like I need go get some popcorn, Trink Bell. Because immediately this is sticking out to me. Is this someone just using that name? Could it be another Dr. Usami? Just like there could be another Dr. Ed out there, right? Wait. Oh my god. Hold on. Could Dr. Usami be... No, I don't think he would brain transplant himself. That would be weird. Oh my god. Okay. My brain is rumbling a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a name for a concierge of doctors. Could be. Anyway. We'll watch the ending here. I can feel the drama incoming. Trink Bell, this is a Heavenly Delusion. Sounds good, Screw. It's cute. It's cute. It's interesting though that the concepts of the opening and the ending are very like different, right? The opening, it's only Maru and Kiruko, and the ending, it showcases everyone else, like in the forms of connections. I actually really like this show, and I think that this show actually, I don't know, it's developed such an interesting world with happy. It is Shrink Bell. It has such a dark undertone that I'm even surprised by like how the areas of darkness that it's touched on in terms of humanity, right? What it means to be human. And I'm like, ooh, where are we going with this? I caught up now. It might be a little desynced. It might be. But through that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all of those wonderful things.